Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Omni Viewer, and I'm here to share my thoughts on the third and final trailer for Kong Skull Island, which comes out in a couple of weeks. Boy, I'm still excited for it. I really am looking forward to this movie, one of my most anticipated of the year. But I can't help but feel that the advertising recently has given away too much. Feels like they're starting to show us more and more of the movie than we should be seeing at this point, like before we actually get to see it. You know those trailers that happen where you watch them all the way through and you feel like, oh, that was just the entire movie condensed to 2 minutes, if that. It almost feels that way. Not quite necessarily, but it feels like there are no real surprises left, really. Like, we now know about the giant skull crawlers, and with the TV spots we've seen the tentacle monster, whatever that is. I don't know if it's an octopus or a squid or what. We're starting to see hints of the pterodactyls, which the toys revealed anyway, but those are toys. And more hints about how Kong relates to the humans. I don't know. It feels like they're starting to give too much away. And I guess credit where credit is due. It took them until the third trailer, which is only a couple of weeks before the movie itself premieres, to get to that point. But that doesn't mean I approve. I don't want the movie spoiled for me unless there's some sort of huge twist that they're hiding. Like, unless there's something else that we have no idea what it could possibly be that they haven't put in the trailers, or if they're somehow pulling an Iron Man 3 on us. I suppose that's possible. But otherwise, seeing this last trailer should have gotten me more excited, and it's not that I'm not excited anymore, but now I feel kind of like they've shown too much of their hand. I don't know. This isn't to say that I'm not going to see it, or now I'm not looking forward to the movie. I'm still looking forward to it. I really want to see it, and it doesn't ultimately matter how much the trailers give away, so long as the movie still tells a good story. I've seen trailers that gave away scenes that happened way late in the movie, or practically condensed it all into a couple of minutes anyway, and so you can tell like what the movie would be start to finish just by watching it. And yet when I saw the movie itself, I still felt surprised. I got so sucked into it that I forgot, oh, wait, he can't be dead because they haven't shown that scene from the trailer yet. So that can happen, and I'm hoping Kong Skull Island does that. But seriously, we need to stop this trend, okay? Like, stop the trend of giving away everything in the trailer. And believe it or not, that's a trend that's been around for a very, very long time. Globally even. Like, you watch old movie trailers from way back in the day, they show really long scenes from the movie. Or, like, even, like, I said a worldwide problem. In the original Godzilla from 1954, the fact that Godzilla breathes fire was supposed to be a surprise moment in the movie, because he doesn't use it until his final attack on Tokyo, where he tears through the electrical wire barrier. And that was supposed to be a surprise. Trailers all gave it away. American trailers, Japanese trailers, go and watch them. You will see the surprise was ruined. So what should have been the, oh no, he's even worse than we thought moment, was just, oh, I saw that in the trailer moment. It's not the same, you see? Like, but I'm not in charge of how different studios cut together their advertising, so whatever. The new trailer still looks good. I'm still really excited. I really want to see this new version of Skull Island, this new version of King Kong. Well, assuming he actually is King Kong. Interestingly, actually, I had done a video, I'll provide a link so you can know what I'm talking about, where I noted that as far as I had seen, there was not a single reference anywhere to this version of Kong being called King Kong. And I speculated that it was because of merchandising. Like, Universal owns the merchandising rights to King Kong, but they don't own the merchandising rights to Kong. So all Warner Brothers would have to do is get the merchandising rights for Kong, and they could make all the merchandise they want, and Universal can't do a darn thing to stop them. So I explained it much better in the other video I'm talking about. Follow the links. But interestingly, the soundtrack, the entire track listing for the soundtrack was recently released, and one of the tracks, to my surprise, is called King Kong. So I don't know if maybe that upturns my theory, or it doesn't necessarily, because it's just the name of like one track on the much longer list. And even so, the movie is still called Kong Skull Island, not King Kong Skull Island. And the crossover with Godzilla is, at this point, still just called Godzilla vs. Kong, not Godzilla vs. King Kong. So, who knows? I know that was a bit of a tangent. But otherwise, you know, feel like the trailer is kind of giving too much away, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to see it. That doesn't mean I'm no longer excited. I just really want there to be... I don't want the movie to lose an audience because the trailers are giving away too much and they don't feel like there's anything left to surprise them. So, because, you know, monster movies are already a fairly hard sell in America, basically. They're starting to make a comeback, but we're still in the age where it's all superheroes. Like, those are the guaranteed money makers. Great Wall hardly did anything. In fact, I apparently heard it lost a lot of money. And, you know, Godzilla was critically mixed. I like it. Most of the people who've been commenting on my videos recently like it, but the critical reaction has been a roller coaster. So, yeah, I just want Skull Island to be good. That's the ultimate point. Want it to be good. I hope this trailer didn't do any damage. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. What do you think? Did you think the trailer gave away too much? Do you think it's a good trailer? Whatever. You know the drill. Leave your comments down below. Share your thoughts. Do whatever you please. I will see you all to do this rambling again when I see Kong Skull Island. So, until such time as that happens, which won't be too much longer, this is the OmniViewer, signing off.